why are you crying?
The coral's bleaching.
What do you mean the coral is bleaching?
There's changes in the pH because of the toxic waste that we release into the oceans, and it's causing the zooxanthellae, which is the algae in corals, to leave, and all the corals are dying, which means fish won't have homes. We won't be able to eat fish. And I know a lot of people know why I like sushi.
Zooxanthellae is the algae that gives the coral its color, and the stuff the fish eat off the coral.
Yeah.
pH and temperature rises are bad because if the level is off, then the zooxanthellae leaves and the coral is bleached.
No, man, I don't want problems. I'm bleaching.
Hey, yo, you high temperatures?
I am.
Well, stop, boy. You're what? You guys may be wondering, is coral bleaching gonna happen? Like, is there no solution? There is a solution. Okay, so what we can do to stop coral bleaching is we simply stop putting in the water. Stop global warming. It's simple. It's a really simple solution, but no one wants to talk about it because all you guys are lazy. You know that, right? So y'all just see me get beat up over there because y'all don't want to help, okay? Hashtag Carl Gang for life. Okay, biodiversity is what everything the coral, everything that depends on coral and what coral depends on. So coral depends on salinity, which is how much salt is in the water, the different pH levels and stuff. But a bunch of different fish and animals use coral to hide, to eat, and to just like turn into some pretty cool living spaces. Have you seen Nemo? That shit was fire, you know? Cause like when the sea anemone was like, you know, the fish got eaten and stuff, and the mom did. So like that's why coral is important, because we need coral to help hide the fish, because you don't want to be living in just an anemone. You need the reef, man. You need that rock. Amen.
You may be wondering why people rely on coral. Reason being, coral gives us 70% of our oxygen. It also gives our fish a safe place to live. So we need the fish to live, you know?
So we're going to talk about the non-renewable and the renewable resources. For non-renewable, we got the zooxanthellae and the algae. And they're non-renewable because they ain't gonna come back if they die out. And then for renewable, the water, because we're not gonna run out of ocean water.
Cole, what are we gonna do to solve this problem?
As a coral advocate, I believe that if we stop putting filtered waste into our oceans and we use the waste and put it into something like farming, then it could help reduce the problems with the topsoil we have, and it could help solve a lot of solutions. It's a little bit gross, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
How much does that cost though? It sounds like a lot.
It shouldn't cost really anything if people do their job and are passionate about having kids on this earth and the human survival, you know?
Is it dangerous? It sounds a little dangerous.
It's not really dangerous. I mean, it is human waste, but with proper safety measures, no one should be getting hurt or getting sick, you know?
Is this solution reliable though?
This solution is reliable because the pH levels will rise, because in human feces, there's a lot of stuff like nutrients that our bodies didn't suck up. So when it releases into the ocean, it releases all these different chemicals, and different nutrients into the ocean. It causes coral bleaching. So if we just put that into our soils, because soils since they're starting to die, like there's not enough nutrients for plants to grow. If we put our own waste into these plants, like the Martian, then we could, you know, sustain human life longer.
Will this have any cultural
It shouldn't
impact?
have any cultural or none of that. No major impacts to society other than good ones. We already have a bunch of farmland that we can't use. We just we just take a couple years to rehabilitate the dead soils, and I think that that's a good solution.
What do you have to say about that?
I agree with everything.
Nami, where were you?
Okay, I pull up high as fuck, right in front to where the venue was. Every time I look at her, she feel like I'm the only one. Only thing I care about is living